Friends, welcome to SP classes of class 10. Today let's start basic introduction about trigonometry. We are starting our next chapter, that is trigonometry. In that, today without any textbook, without anything, not from the textbook, just I am giving the introduction and basic part of the trigonometry. For this, say suppose we are having one building is there in this much of height. For that, this side we take as height, and we are having one more line like this type. For this, what we call width. Okay, so before going to that, let's see what is the height of the building or width of the building. Like this type we can find. So for this, we are taking one triangle, that is right angle triangle, means the angle must be 90 degree. Okay, so in this triangle, do you all know about Pythagoras theorem? Do you all know about Pythagoras? Do you all remember Pythagoras theorem? What does the Pythagoras theorem say? You guys know that. What does it say? It must be having one right angle triangle, and suppose take here A, B and C three parts, and for this part, to find this A and C, it's the opposite of the triangle. To find this AC, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. It's the formula of the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and this is a right angle triangle, do you all know, and angle should be 90 degree. For this we call as Pythagoras theorem. And in this, what all parts we are having, this is the opposite to the angle, this one we call as this opposite to the angle. For this we call as hypotenuse. What we call? Hypotenuse. H, just take H for this. And for this down, B and C, for this we call as base, that is B for base. Okay, and this side A and B, for this we call as perpendicular. P, take P, perpendicular. This is perpendicular. Like this type we are having. So for according to this, our formula will be, what's that? AC means this one, H square is equal to AB means P plus BC square, that is B square. Like this type also we can write, but according to Pythagoras theorem, it is written as AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square only. Okay, hypotenuse is the longest side, and it's longest side, and it's opposite to the angle. But in Pythagoras, we should remember this relation, that is this one relation. This relation we must and should remember this one. Okay, for this relation, let's take one example, that is let's take one example. This one side base they have given as 3, and perpendicular they have given as 4. So if they have given any two sides, then we can easily find out another side, that is AC square is equal to 3 square plus B, this one AB means, this one 4 square and 3 square. So AC is equal to square root of this square we removed and taken square root, so 16 plus 9. So AC is equal to 5. 16 plus 9 is 25, and square root of 25 is 5. So we got this as 5. So we are having any two sides means we can easily find out the another side one. Okay, so we given two sides, then we can easily find the another side. So this one we got. Here important thing is we are looking at the triangle must be right angle triangle. Here we are looking, this triangle must be right angle triangle. For this we take this example, and we have done it. Okay, so Pythagoras theorem works on when we can see 90 degree, whenever the angle must be 90 degree, at that time only Pythagoras theorem works perfectly. Okay, so all of you are familiar with this Pythagoras theorem. I know you all learnt this one before also, but even I can understand that you all are familiar with this one. So now, what is trigonometry? What do you all mean by trigonometry? Tree means already three may be having. What is this three? This is three sides of the triangle or 3 points of the triangle, any triangle. Okay, by this trigonometry we may be understanding that we are seeing any triangle. Similar thing is given that we are going to deal with right angle triangle. Again it's 90 degree. In our trigonometry also again we are going to deal with right angle triangle. It's the angle must be 90 degree only. Okay, and in trigonometry we can mark this angle as, we can also mark this angle as theta. It is the main funda. This in Pythagoras theorem we didn't had anything, and in our trigonometry this angle we are taking as theta. This theta is the symbol of trigonometry, or we can take any angle A, angle B, like that, but main in trigonometry we must and should use this theta only. It is a symbol. If suppose they have given one side or two side, we can easily find the another side. If suppose they have given this theta as 60 degree, then also we can find another angle, this angle also. Easily we can find out that. Okay. So in this trigonometry also again we are dealing with our, so you guys are very familiar with this right angle triangle. Even in trigonometry also we must and should use this right angle triangle only. Let's talk about this important point called trigonometric ratios. After this, let's talk about one more important thing, that is trigonometric ratios we are having. What all these ratios means? We may be having 1/2 like that, any points, anything, or cos theta, sin theta, like that type. So as we know, the longer side which is opposite to the angle is hypotenuse. As we all know that this longer side is hypotenuse, and then what is this side is called as, this side this contains, this side we called as this, which one is contained as 90 degree, and one more side this angle theta. Okay, so you guys remember what does this side BC, we remember A B C, this side of the BC, this is the base. Okay, what is AB then? This is P, perpendicular. Okay, thank you. Do you all remember? Very nice. Now, can we take the ratio of the sides which are defined as a trigonometric ratios? Okay, now can we take the ratio of the sides? These sides, these three sides we are having, can we take these sides ratio? Okay, so if the ratio of the any ratio of the perpendicular divided by hypotenuse is AB divided by BC. Okay, so for this, first one, sin theta is equal to, that is, it is basically according to our notation, that is P by H. P by H means AB by AC, that is P by H. Okay, in again cos theta we are having, it is called as BC by AC. What is this BC by AC? We are having B by H. Next one, that is tan theta. You all must remember this one. This is perpendicular divided by base. How we got this one? Tan theta itself tells as sin theta divided by cos theta. So sin theta we are having P by H, and cos theta we are having B by H. So cancel this hypotenuse both side and it will be obviously P by B. Okay. This is the trigonometric ratio known as sin theta. This sin theta is the ratio and its form will be P by H. Furthermore, we are having sin theta, sin 0, sin 30 like that type values. We are getting about the degree values, sin 30, sin 45, sin 60, sin 90 like that type values we will get. I will explain that one in our next video. Now next let's find out, that is cosec theta. Cosec theta. Cosec theta means what we are having? It is the reciprocal of sin theta. Reciprocal, opposite of this one sin theta. Reciprocal of sin theta means 1 by sin theta, that is P by H. 1 by P by H means H by P. Again here one more thing, whatever we are having, sec theta. Sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. So 1 by B by H means it is again H by B. So here we are having cot theta. This is reciprocal of tan theta, that is B by P. I hope you all understand. And this is the opposite side also, we can tell this one, and we can also write as each are opposite to one and another. Okay, it's just the basic part of the trigonometry. Again in our next video I will explain about deeply in about trigonometry. I hope you all are understanding this one. Thank you.